Oh man, is it that time again? Is it that time again? Welcome, welcome, family, family. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Welcome to the Soul Session. This is Clifton Pope with HFWB, and this is the Cave Within, your ambient sanctuary for a balanced fusion of poetry, meditation, and stillness. Man, I'm super excited about this. We ain't gonna waste no time on this Sunday night soul session of the Cave Within, your ambient sanctuary for your usual balanced fusion of all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. Cheers to y'all. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here. For those who have especially been tuning in on a regular basis, even in between the pauses in between, I thank y'all for that. Following continues to grow within the Cave Within. I thank y'all for those who are following and hitting the subscribe button to kicks.com / Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44. Without a doubt, I appreciate y'all always. And of course, let me know how y'all are feeling in the chat in the meantime, in between time as well. And for those who are tuning into the Cave Within for the first time, welcome. I welcome you with open arms because tonight's stream is for unwinding and returning to yourself. Because this is for the restless souls. This is for the night healers. This is for the deep feelers. And this is for those who need a place to exhale before a new week begins. Because we just wrapped up the first full week in the month of April. And we need to take a nice little exhale to kind of like exhale the stress like we always do within our grounded, guided breath work that we're going to get to here in just a moment. But honestly, well, before I get to the honestly part, again, this is a live digital sanctuary for people who want to unwind at night, study, focus, sleep, reflect, and feel spiritually and creatively recentered. That's what the cave within your ambient sanctuary for that balanced fusion of poetry, meditation, and stillness is truly all about at the end of the day. But honestly, I'm excited about tonight because tonight is a special night. It is April the 12th, 2026. And this is our Sunday night soul session. And tonight's experience, it's going to feature a lot of things, spoken word, your ambient soundscape. Speaking of ambient soundscape, we're tuned in to a nice little spring night vibe for those who are tuning in live right now. I want y'all to picture yourself relaxing in the nature with the crickets chirping and the wind blowing in a calm fashion enough to where you are in a different world of peace for the ambient soundscape. I promise I have more soundscapes coming. That's going to be on the bucket list of things to do because, again, got some festival soundscapes coming very, very soon for the Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 1 pack, which I'll explain more about later on. For those who have been listening to the Sanctuary on a regular basis, y'all know what I'm talking about. But for those who are listening for the first time, I'll break that down. But again, this is our Sunday soul session. And of course, we feature the poetry, the spoken word, the ambient soundscape and our sacred reflection within our meditation guided practice. And we're going to get into all that to where we can help you release the week and return to yourself. But tonight is a special night because this is my book premiere sanctuary for my new poetry book, y'all. Infinity Chakra, A Journey Within. A Journey Within. Man, I am super excited about that alone. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit of a sneak preview for the Infinity Chakra Journey Within for the stream, for the sanctuary. And y'all get the exclusive because the book has been out for a couple of weeks. And I am working on putting together book signings and getting author copies and all of that ordered for me to start distributing. But I'm going to take it to y'all on the cave within first before I take it to everyone else because that's how much I love and appreciate y'all. So tonight I'll be previewing a few lines, breaking down some of the energy behind the poems, and sharing space with you as we step into this new body of work together. Like always, if this experience ministers to you tonight, subscribe, kicks.com/ Mr. Did Not Give Up 44 at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44, because your support alone is going to help keep building this sanctuary to where I can continue to bring you that balanced fusion of poetry, meditation, and stillness. So let's jump right into it, y'all. We're going to get right into our grounding, our breath work. For those who tune in on a regular basis, y'all know what time it is. And for those who are tuning in for the first time, I want you to kind of just simply gather yourself. We're going to take a slow breath. We're going to take a slow breath in through our nose together for about 3 seconds. I usually like to do the 3-3-3 method. Inhale 3 seconds, hold your breath for 3 seconds, exhale for 3 seconds. We're going to do 3 breaths together, implementing that 3-3-3 method I just described. So let's take a big breath in through our nose for 3 seconds. Hold your breath for 3 seconds, and then exhale slowly through your nose or through your mouth, whichever's suitable and comfortable, for 3 to 5 seconds. As you inhale again through your nose, holding your breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and then slowly exhaling for 3 to 5 seconds. And then we'll do that one more time together as we let our shoulders drop, relax your jaw, and soften your hands. And we're going to inhale once more through our nose, holding our breath for a few seconds. And then we're going to exhale slowly through our nose or through our mouth for 3 to 5 seconds. As always, we're taking in that right energy to where we can experience the stillness, the surrender, that connection, that presence, right? So if you need rest and reflection and prayer and meditation, gratitude, or simply just a moment feel held by something bigger than the week you had. I know I could definitely use that for the week that I had, especially after kicking off the week celebrating my 34th birthday, which was a great celebration within itself. But at the same time, just dealing with all the resistance in between. So you're in the right place, trust me, if you're simply looking for that moment to be held by something bigger than the week you had. I promise you're in the right place. And as we continue to simply breathe in through our nose, inhaling for 3 seconds, holding our breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and then exhaling slowly for 3 to 5 seconds, just quietly say to yourself real quick that I am here, I can let go, and I am safe enough to receive. As we'll take 2 more inhales and exhales together, inhaling once more through your nose, holding your breath for a few seconds, and then exhaling slowly through your nose or through your mouth for 3 to 5 seconds. And then as you do so, again, just quietly let yourself know that I am here, I can soften, and this moment is enough. And let the noise quiet yourself down. Let the week loosen its grip. Let the spirit sit down for a while, right? Because none of that truly matters, because you are now tuned in to the cave within. You are now tuned in to your ambient sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. And right now, for those who are tuned in for the first time, I actually am. I'm actually happy for y'all, and I know who the people who are tuned in on a regular basis. They knew that this was coming already. But for those who are tuned in for the very first time, I promise y'all tuned in to a very special edition of the Cave Within. Because again, we are basically doing the book premiere event for my newest poetry book that is available now on Amazon.com, called Infinity Chakra, The Journey Within. And honestly, For those who are kind of wondering what the theme of the Infinity Chakras Journey Within is all about, this is basically a collection of poems that I myself put together that highlight the seven main chakras that we have within our chakra systems. Because if you look up what a chakra is, they're basically, in the most simple terms, they're like little energy discs that are like the epicenter of all of the energy systems that we have that are attached to all of our major body systems. Like, for example, I'll use the heart chakra as for an example. The heart chakra is not only known for, just the circulatory system, which the heart is the epicenter of. It's also known for the respiratory system. It has connections to that and all of those things. So, a good example of that, if you're having like high blood pressure or high cholesterol, or if you're having like, shortness of breath issues, any kind of respiratory issues or anything like that, or like how I was growing up as a child, if you had like any asthma or anything like that, 9 times out of 10, your heart chakra's in balance. Or another good example of this, I actually had a client who I used to train one time who she had thyroid issues as an example. So if you have thyroid issues, your throat chakra's in balance. So that's a one way to look at it. I'm using these examples to kind of break down as a reminder that we're all spiritual beings with energy systems within us going through the physical realm, enjoying the physical experience and benefiting off of the flesh without falling victim to the lust of the flesh as much as possible. I hate it when people say that chakras or witchcraft and all that stuff because, excuse my French on this, I call complete bullshit on that because honestly, if you're calling the spiritual realm and if you're calling energy and frequency and vibrations witchcraft, then you truly don't understand the power of the Most High God and or source or creator or whatever you want to refer to it as. I call it the Most High God. You could argue about the name, but you can't deny the existence. Let's just put that to rest already. But again, I always like to say the Most High God is three things: love, spirit, and frequency. We always we know that the Most High God is love and spirit because it talks about that in the Bible. But the third element that I feel like a lot of people forget is that the Most High God is frequency. The Most High God is energy. The Most High God, in a way, is vibrations because if you go back to the book of Genesis, when the Most High God was creating the universe and everything within it, what do you think the universe consists of and still is known for consisting of still to this very day? Energy, frequency, and vibrations. So that's kind of, I say all of that to say that ties into why I wanted to put together the Infinity Chakras Journey Within poetry book. It's basically my way of explaining how the chakra system works and how it represents energetic power that leads to full alignment of infinity from within yourself because chakras, there's basically seven main energy centers along the spot located along the spine, which originate from the ancient Indian traditions called Vedas, Vedas. And each chakra is associated basically with specific colors, symbols, affirmations, food connections, and physical and emotional aspects that must stay in balance to prevent imbalance, kind of like what I was referring to earlier with the heart and the throat chakra, which we'll definitely get into as time goes on here at the Cave Within, I promise. Like we had a root chakra night, we had a sacral chakra night a little while back. I promise you there will be a solar plexus chakra night here at the Cave Within, a heart chakra night, throat chakra night, and most importantly, third eye and crown. And we'll probably keep all of these seven chakras in rotation because you never can get enough of the chakra system in your life. I don't care who you are, or what you are about, or what you represent. Because again, all seven chakras are currently running from the base of the spine to the crown of your own head, and the wheels are discs of energy. And I guarantee you, this journey of poetic justice will have you looking at your own energy levels from a different perspective going forward. So be sure to get your copy of Infinity Chakras, A Journey Within. It is on Amazon as we speak. All you literally have to do is go to Amazon.com, put in the search engine on Amazon, Infinity Chakras, Journey Within, or you could just type my name, Clifton Pope, and my whole entire author profile page will come up. And the Infinity Chakras poetry book is more than likely going to be one of the first books that you see because it's my most recent book that I just published. It is on ebook in the Kindle store. You can get it in the Kindle store via ebook, or you can order the paperback copy online as we speak. So let's get right into it. I promised y'all that I was going to give y'all a little bit of preview for the Infinity Chakra, A Journey Within. So let's kind of dive right into it. I'm going to give you a little bit of some poetry. I'm going to give you my Rainbow Circle poem to kind of warm us up to into basically the Infinity Chakra's Journey Within poetry book. So our first poem for today is called Rainbow Circle. Circle of light. In this dance of light, a rainbow spins, a halo glows where the cycle begins. Divine cascade across the sky, chakra whispers and spirits fly. Crown aglow with ethereal grace, a connection divine, a sacred space. Light descends, a vibrant array, blessings from heaven guiding the way. Third eye, bright with wisdom's plight. Intuition blooms, insight ignites. A spiritual force vast and wide, guiding the soul from the inside. Throat chakra, the cerulean gleam. Truths unfold, in whispers they stream. Voices of life through silence heard. A spectrum of thoughts, the spoken word. A heart of green, compassion's embrace. In love's sanctuary, find your place. Emerald warmth, a gentle endeavor connecting all hearts forever and ever. Solar plexus, golden hue, strength and willpower, pure and true. Sunlit paths laden with might, a harmonious blend of shadow and light. Sacral orange, creativity's reign, emotions flow like a vibrant flame. Passion entwined with earthly desire, fueling the essence, the soul's inner fire. Roots of red where stability lies, grounding deeply beneath the skies. Strength from earth, embracing trust, building foundations from spirit and dust. So in this rainbow circle unfold, chakra energies vibrant and bold. Each shade's a story, a sacred stream. In harmony's dance, fulfill your dream. Rainbow Circle, Rainbow Circle. How y'all feeling about that in the chat? How y'all feeling about that in the chat? Let me know. Get your copy of the Infinity Chakras Journey Within. It's on Amazon as we speak. Don't let Matter of fact, y'all should be ordering your copy right now while y'all tuned into the live streaming as I'm telling y'all this. Now, this Rainbow Circle poem is not in the Infinity Chakras book, but it's a poem that I kind of put together that's kind of like the intro in a way into the Infinity Chakras Journey Within. So I'm going to read that poem one more time before I give you a little bit of a snippet from the actual Infinity Chakra Journey Within, is because I'm a man of my word and I promise I will give you something from it. But let's do the Rainbow Circle poem, y'all, one more time because, like always, I like to read each poem twice so it sinks in for you. Circle of light. In this dance of light, a rainbow spins, a halo's glow where the cycle begins. Divine cascade across the sky, chakra whispers and spirits fly, crown aglow with ethereal grace, a connection divine, a sacred space. Light descends, a vibrant array, blessings from heaven, guiding the way. Third eye bright with wisdom's plight, intuition's bloom, insight ignites, a spiritual force vast and wide, guiding the soul from the inside. Throat chakra, cerulean gleam, truths unfold in whispers they stream. Voices of life through silence heard, a spectrum of thoughts, the spoken word. Heart of green, compassion's embrace, in love's sanctuary, find your place. Emerald warmth of gentle endeavor, connecting all hearts forever and ever. Solar plexus, golden hue, strength and willpower, pure and true. Sunlit paths, laden with might, a harmonious blend of shadow and light. Sacral orange, creativity's reign, emotions flow like a vibrant flame. Passions entwined with earthly desire, fueling the essence, the soul's inner fire. Roots of red, where the stability lies, grounding deeply beneath the skies. Strength from earth, embracing trust, building foundations from spirit and dust. So in this rainbow circle unfolds chakra energies, vibrant and bold. Each shade's a story, a sacred stream. In harmonies dance, fulfill your dream. Rainbow circle poem, y'all. Rainbow circle poem. Let me know how y'all are feeling in the chat. How y'all feeling in the chat? This is the Sunday night soul session. This is the cave within. And I wanted to break that down to you because honestly, that poem for me, it's about integration. It's a rainbow is not one color trying to be enough for me. It's many frequencies and expressions and truth, and it's all held in one arc. A lot of people don't realize this that the rainbow is one of like the original covenants that lets us know that the Most High God is always with us and never is going to leave us. So when you look up in the sky and you see a rainbow, just know that the Most High God is always there because that's one of the original covenants. A lot of people, you go back into the book of Genesis and they'll break that down alone, without a doubt. But again, that's what this chakra journey has felt like. It's not about becoming someone else, it's learning how to let all the parts of the self come into the right relationship. That way, it's not scattered or chaotic, right? But it's aligned. That's what it's all about. It's all about being in alignment. And that's what I want y'all to get out of the Infinity Chakras Journey Within Poetry book. Speaking of that, I figured I'm going to give y'all a little bit. We're just going to dive into, I'm going to give y'all the full intro poem I'm going to give y'all the full As a matter of fact, yeah, we'll do the full intro for the Infinity Chakras Journey Within, and then I'm going to give you a couple of lines from the root chakra and the sacral chakra. Since we already covered those on the stream, I figured I'd give y'all a couple of lines from each of those two poems in the full intro. That will be my preview I'll give you for the Infinity Chakra Journey Within. If you want the whole entire full course meal of the journey within, y'all know what to do. Go to Amazon.com and buy your copy of Infinity Chakras Journey Within. It's on Amazon in ebook and paperback now. But that's how you can get the full course meal and the dessert with the conclusion and everything. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of a appetizer with the intro for the Infinity Chakras Journey Within with the first poem as far as the introduction that kind of sets the tone for the Infinity Chakra Journey Within. And I'll give you some sample sizes of the full course meal. How's that sound? Does that sound
Awesome.
It sounds awesome to me. So let's do it, y'all. This is the intro poem for the Infinity Chakra, A Journey Within. Let's dive right into it, y'all. In the cosmic dance of light and dark lies the power to build or tear apart. Through realms of energy and holy spark, the journey begins, a voyage of the heart. Feelings of passion as we create, where your strength is true fashion you appreciate. Stand tall in love, let the truth fit like a glove. We shine due to the eternal light above. All things are through the divine shall align. As we begin to train the mind so the body can follow, light up our spirit every time. Watch it flow into tomorrow. Honor your intuition. Lean on its understanding as you listen. Faith, hope, and love. What a remedy. God is frequency. So channel your own chakra energy. Let me say that again for the people in the back. In the cosmic dance of light and dark lies the power to build or tear apart. Through realms of energy and holy spark, the journey begins, a voyage of the heart. Feelings of passion as we create. Where your strength is true fashion, you appreciate. Stand tall in love, let the truth fit like a glove. We shine due to the eternal light above. All things through the divine shall align as we begin to train the mind so the body can follow. Light up our spirit every time and watch it flow into tomorrow. Honor your intuition, lean on its understanding as you listen. Faith, hope, and love, what a remedy. God is frequency, so channel your own chakra energy. The intro poem to the Infinity Chakra, A Journey Within. Y'all just got a real good exclusive, especially for those listening to the sanctuary for the first time. And for those who are regular listeners, how y'all are feeling about the intro for the
Awesome.
Infinity Chakra Journey Within? How are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. How are we feeling about that? Man, you gotta love it, y'all. You gotta love it. But yes, that is the intro for the Infinity Chakra Journey Within. I just gave you a full course appetizer sampler with that. Speaking of samples, I'm going to give you the first two lines and I'm going to kind of end it with a little bit of a question here. This is the first few lines of the root chakra poem, The Foundation, courtesy of Infinity Chakra Journey Within, the live book premiere event on The Cave Within. Get your copy now on Amazon as we speak for those listening live. At the base of life's spine, the earth does hold grounded stability beneath the bold. Do I feel safe? Do we all feel safe? What is it that truly makes us feel safe? I leave you with that. That way we could discover what allows us to feel safe from within. Because it's like I talked about within the root chakra, and I did a little over a week ago. When it comes to the root chakra, right? We're always trying to establish some sense of safety and some sense of grounding, which is why I always like to do breath work to establish that sense of grounding to where we could discover why we truly belong to the world in the overall first place based on our divine mission and our divine purpose that the Most High God provides us on a regular basis. And it's kind of like, again, we all are trying to survive and we're all trying to make sure things are stable within the course of our life as far as like the sense of security, our basic needs, food, shelter, water, safety, having a roof over our head, a bed to lay our head in, clothes to put on our back, all of those things. Because when the root chakra is balanced, like I mentioned before, you feel more grounded, you feel more secure, and you feel more stable. But whenever your root chakra is out of balance, you notice how you tend to have a little bit more fear and you're a little bit more anxious and stuff because it's when it comes to anxiety, basically when you think of anxiety, it's basically excitement without breath, which is why if we ground ourselves in the power of the breath, we tend to calm ourselves down but still remain excited, but in a cool, collected way. And another thing to think about as far as if you're dealing with, imbalance within your root chakra, if you have like any kind of lower back pain or if you have any lower leg pain or anything like that, 9 times out of 10 your root chakra's out of alignment. And if you're feeling a lot of fatigue issues, again, root chakra is out of alignment. Just friendly reminders on why I asked the question as far as what do we need to feel safe? What is it that allows you to feel safe? It's something to think about on this Sunday night soul session. So that's one little sample of the full course I wanted to give you. Before we dive into our meditation for tonight, it's only right if I give you one more little snippet from the poem that we do, of course. One second here. We're going to go right into it, I promise. We're going to I'm going to give you a snippet from the second poem, this from the sacral chakra. Since we did the root chakra night and the sacral chakra, promise y'all we'll do the solar plexus chakra stream. If not this coming up week, for sure that will be done. I can assure you that we will definitely do the solar plexus chakra stream and night. We'll have a solar plexus chakra night and a heart chakra night for sure by the end of the month in April. That's an exclusive that I promise to deliver to you here at the Cave Within. So rest assured that will definitely take place. But before I get too off track, let's dive into this sacral chakra poem, courtesy of the Cave Within and courtesy of Infinity Chakras, A Journey Within, my newest poetry. Be sure to get your copy now on Amazon, ebook and paperback. But the creative flow, courtesy of the sacral chakra. I'm going to read y'all the first four lines right here. Not far below where the navel lies, swirling orange waters point the skies. In these waters, I see how I feel. In these waters, I know what is real. Man, you gotta love that. Gotta love that, man. That's powerful because it goes into the element of the sacral chakra, which is water, which is our greatest conductor, and it comes down to our greatest communicator as well. And within the waters, we tend to dive into our pleasure, our emotional expression, how we're feeling within our creativity, all of those things. It gives us our sense of well being, right? Sexuality, pleasure, all of those type of things. Because reminder, when your sacral chakra is balanced, you feel more creative, you're more passionate, and your emotions, all the energy that's in motion within yourself is more controlled and it's in that balanced state, which is where we want it to be. Now, if you're having like emotional instability to where you feel like your emotions are all over the place, or if you're having maybe reproductive issues, or if you just have a lack of energy and you're just not feeling as energized as you want it to be. That's how we know our sacral chakra is out of alignment. So I want to kind of give y'all a special little gift as well, as far as, affirmations that you can say to help tap into your root chakra and your sacral chakra. For your root chakra, tell yourself, I am safe, I am grounded, and I belong to the world. You repeat that within the meditation that you do to the sacral chakra, to the root chakra, which is the 396 HC frequency, which you can literally find on YouTube. Type that in. You tell yourself, I am safe, I am grounded, and I belong to the world. That allows you to activate your root chakra within your guided meditation breath work right there. And that may be a feature included in the Nighttime Volume 1 Sanctuary Pack. You never know. That way you can take it with you on the go. And then same thing with the sacral chakra. There's certain affirmations you can use to tap into that. You tell yourself, I am I am passionate about my life. I am a creative and sensual being, and I am in tune with my feelings and emotions. All of those type of things. But again, just some things to kind of think about, just some things to kind of think about. But with that being said, it's enough of me rambling. Let's dive into a little bit more stillness and let's get into some meditation for tonight, shall we? Let's go ahead and make that transition to it. It sounds like a pretty good idea. Because I know for those who are tuned in on a regular basis are very excited about that. And I am too for y'all. And for those who are tuning in to the stream for the first time, we're going to move now into the deeper ambient part of the night. Less talking, more sound, more space, more stillness. This part in particular, it's pretty much for breathing, prayer, journaling, studying, meditation, sleeping, or simply just being. So as we let the soundscape settle in, that calming forest ambience, picture birds singing, beautiful stream sounds in the background to help you promote that relaxing, peaceful sleep, that study, that focus, that prayer, meditation, energy, and vibrations that you're looking for as you begin to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever one's more comfortable and suitable for you, and just release yourself from all thoughts, all feelings, all emotions, your ego, not to not to ignore it completely and act like it's not there anymore, but to simply acknowledge, accept, and embrace that it's there, and become the observer and becoming the watcher of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions in your ego, to where you're not attached to them, but you're detached as the observer and the watcher. As you inhale through your nose, and as you exhale through your nose or mouth, like always, 3 second inhale through your nose, 3 second exhale through your nose or mouth. And as we remind ourselves that we are safe enough to let go, safe enough to rest, safe enough to be held, and we're safe enough to return to ourselves as we inhale through our nose, exhale through our nose or mouth, soften the forehead, relax the jaw. Let's let the spirit rest as we stay here for a little longer. Let the sound hold us, and we shall be right back with some quick public service announcements, and we'll dive into our reflection and community and public service announcements. This is the Cave Within, your live digital sanctuary for all things poetry, meditation, and stillness. All right, all right, all right. As we continue to let the sound hold us, as we continue to let our breath hold us, as we continue to return to our center and let our spirit rest and our soul continue to rest, simply reminding ourselves that we are still safe enough to let go, safe enough to rest, safe enough to be held, and safe enough to return to ourselves. As we begin to come back into our thoughts, our emotions, our feelings, and our ego after another powerful ambient session to ourselves, like always here at the Cave Within. Let's wind down with our three final inhales and exhales, like we always do together, making them our biggest ones of our practice for today. As we inhale through our nose for 3 to 5 seconds, hold your breath for 3 to 5 seconds, and then exhale slowly for 3 to 5 seconds. We'll do that together again. Inhale through your nose, exhaling through your nose or mouth. And as we do our final inhale and our final exhale together, let's inhale through our nose, making it our biggest inhale, inhaling all the calmness we can within ourselves, holding our breath as we let that final breath flow through our chest, flow through our belly button as it expands within the inhale and exhale. Exhale all the stress from your nose or from your mouth, letting it go with a nice big sigh. As we begin to come back together, you can open your eyes, come out of that softened gaze, and let me know how y'all are feeling in the chat right now. How are y'all feeling? Drop a word of how you're feeling in the chat. Are you feeling calm, grounded, maybe a little lighter, less emotional, more open, maybe more sleepy to where you're ready to wind down, call it a night? Are you more grateful, more in the present moment? Drop one word in the chat, drop a phrase in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling because, as always, whatever is true is always welcome here at the Cave Within. And if tonight's stream met you in some way, if the sound, stillness, or poetry gave you room to breathe, thank you so much for being here. This sanctuary becomes real because you bring your spirit honestly into it. That's how that really goes every single time. So, just wanted to let you know a few quick little announcements, some call to action moments here at the Cave Within before we wind down for tonight. I wanted to let y'all know, of course, with the live book premiere event that we just did for the Infinity Chakras Journey Within. The book is now available as we speak. We did it, y'all. We did it. Tonight was just a small taste of that. If you haven't stepped into that journey yet, now is the time to do so. As soon as this stream is over, I want everyone to go to Amazon.com right now. Put in the search engine bar, search my name, Clifton Pope, or search Infinity Chakras, A Journey Within. That way you can order your copy of the Journey Within Infinity Chakras poetry book. You heard the intro, you heard a couple of the first lines from the root chakra poem and the sacral chakra poem. I gave y'all a full appetizer sampler along with a little bits of samples of the full course meal. Now, all you have to do is purchase your copy of Infinity Chakras Journey Within. That way, you could get the remainder of the full course meal to complement the appetizer sampler I gave you tonight. And you'll even get the nice little dessert at the end to conclude everything with the highly anticipated conclusion poem that will tie everything together. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on that for sure. That's one thing I wanted to let y'all know about. Second thing, Nighttime Sanctuary Volume 1 pack. Beginning April the 20th, I will be releasing the Nighttime Volume 1 Sanctuary pack. And there will be multiple volume packs to follow, but I'll be releasing Volume 1 of it. And you never know what you may get in it. You may get some poetry readings, maybe with some ambient soundscape, You may get a guided breath work and ambient soundscape, or you may even get a guided meditation with some chakra frequency immersion. You never know what you're going to get within the nighttime sanctuary audio packs that I'll be delivering to you. So be on the lookout for that beginning April the 20th, that's for sure. And again, if this space helps you sleep, study, breathe, or come back to yourself, you'll soon have a way to carry that with you off the stream for sure. Friendly reminder, my one-on-one mindfulness meditation programs are open in the HFWB program, which they're designed to help you calm your nervous system, improve your focus, reduce overwhelm, reconnect mind, body, and spirit. If you want more information on how to join the mindfulness program within the HFWB exercise transformation program, since I am an ISA certified exercise transformation specialist, call or text me 361-765-4760, or if you want to email me, all lowercase cpope.cp@gmail.com. That way we can get you set up with a free consultation and get you a customizable program started in your favor as well. Not only that, last but not least, starting tomorrow, the 7-day chakra challenge begins. So stay ready for that. I will be coming on the stream to kind of break that down on how that will work out as time goes on. Moral of the story, there's a lot moving through this sanctuary always. So again, if this space is helping you tonight, one last time, subscribe at Mr. Did Not Give Up 44, kicks.com/Mr. Did Not Give Up 44. Subscribe, leave a tip, support the experience of this ambient sanctuary, because where else are you going to find a balanced fusion of poetry, meditation, and stillness? I don't see nobody doing this on Kicks right now, and if they are doing it, they're copying more than likely what I'm doing. So it's another way to tune in, that's for sure, because your support helps me keep creating these soundscapes, these readings, these guided nights, and healing spaces that I'm providing to you at the Cave Within.
Awesome.
That is definitely awesome for sure, because my name is Clifton Pope and this is the Cave Within. We did it, y'all. The Cave Within, another Sunday night soul session in the books. And this was for the restless souls, the night healers, the deep feelers, for those returning to themselves. I want to wish y'all a wonderful, restful night. I want y'all to release the week. Rest easy. And let's do it all over again for a brand new week, full of brand new opportunities coming soon, baby. This is Clifton Pope of HFWB, and this is The Cave Within, and I'll see you very, very soon. Peace and love, y'all, from The Cave Within Sanctuary.